We're going to go over the guided notes for lesson 4, defining an argument. So up the top here, if an argument is a disagreement about a topic, then an argumentative essay is a blank on written paper. So if we come over here, an argumentative essay is an argument, but on paper. And for it to be an argument, we need both sides represented. So when we get down here, what is the purpose, the point of an argumentative essay? Over here, it says another name for an argumentative essay is a persuasive essay. So the point would be to persuade. However, if we go back to this top piece, both sides need to be represented. Persuasive essays are just your side and all of your evidence to convince somebody. So the point is to persuade, but for it to be argumentative, you need to acknowledge the other viewpoint, but show how your side is stronger, have a true argument within the paper. Okay, the next thing we're going into, if we're thinking about an argument, is what side we're on. So if we come down here to pro or con, are you for or against that topic? So if you are pro, you have a positive attitude. So you would be for that topic. If you are con, you have a negative attitude towards it and you're against it. If you're neutral, you really have kind of no feelings one way or another. So let's give this a quick try here. So are you pro, for, con, against, or neutral? Have no real feelings on the following topics. So the first one would be school uniforms. I am pro. It helps me know what labs you guys are with. If I were a student, it would be nice to get up and just have my outfit already picked out for me. Daylight savings, I am con. I do not like people messing with my sleeping patterns, especially now that I have kids, very disruptive. Graduation requirements. So like having a certain amount of points you guys need to accumulate for end of course testing, having a certain amount of classes that you have to take. And honestly, I think there's good things about it and bad things about it. So I would say I'm a little bit neutral. I think there needs to be some standards, but I don't know that we have it perfect yet. Okay, going on down here to developing a clear thesis statement. We're really just kind of going in order here. So number 1, ask the all-important question. What am I trying to prove about this topic? So what is the topic? Is it school uniforms? Is it daylight savings? And then am I pro or con? Am I for or against it? Step 2, determine the contents. What is my view or blank, if I come over here, opinion on this topic? Include the purpose, blank the audience to agree and or take action. So number 3 would be persuade. So persuade your audience to agree with you and they want to take action. Step 4, create a working thesis statement. Get started, but know that this will need refined. So as you are working and revising, you're also maybe refining, tightening up your thesis statement as you add new evidence or clarify your meaning. Number 5, choose the correct form, location, parameters, and wording. So form. An argumentative thesis is a statement of opinion with blank points of support plus a call to action sentence. So your thesis for argument is usually 2 sentences long. And let's see how many points we should have. So form your opinion, 3 points. And what that means is school uniforms are good because, and then I would need to include 3 points or reasons why I am pro for them. Location, the last blank sentences, and I just kind of touched on this, the last 2 sentences. Parameters, set limits, not too broad, not too narrow. So we've talked about that. Make sure you have exact wording, and this is an example of what that looks like. Step 6, blank the working thesis statement, and I just talked about that. Refine, and then you should be set.